Now, crypto volatility has Shiba Inu coin and the rest of the market up and down and up and down, but Shiba Inu coin is rebuilding its momentum. Now, the fact that we have more and more addresses owning and holding Shiba Inu coin is an excellent sign. So we're going to talk about it in this video. We're going to jump into the numbers, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see by the headline here, Shiba Inu coin rebuilds momentum. Can new addresses help Shiba Inu coin erase September's losses? Now, we're going to talk about that because, yes, I believe that it can. Now, it's not just the new addresses. Clearly, any buying pressure, whether you hold Shiba Inu coin now or not, is going to contribute to some gains. But let's jump into what is actually happening. So Shiba Inu coin trades at about 1285 points per coin after rebounding after an 18% drop in September as rising new addresses signal renewed network activity. Now, the surge in new wallets and muted selling pressure from long-term holders support Shiba Inu coin's steady recovery towards key resistance levels. And finally, a breakout above 1336 and 1391 could push Shiba Inu coin to 1428. While unfortunately a dip below 1209 risks falling to 1161. Now, these are some very, very tight and very specific levels of support and resistance. I've got a broader level of support around 1200 points per coin and a broader level of resistance at 1400 points per coin. But nonetheless, this is on a very tight time frame and a very, precise level of support and resistance. So let's just jump into it. It says one of the strongest indicators supporting Shiba Inu coin's rebound is the rise in new addresses interacting with the network. Over the past several days, the number of new addresses has climbed sharply, marking the highest level in nearly 2.5 months. Excellent. So what is this level? You guys can go back to about July, and you can see that roughly 2,300 addresses were added back in July. Now, this is a daily addition here, and you can see that roughly 1,000 to 1,400 addresses hold Shiba Inu coin or buy Shiba Inu coin for the first time every single day. Well, just yesterday, that level spiked to about 2,000 addresses, nearly double what it was just a couple of days ago. So more and more people are getting excited about the momentum. More and more people are getting excited about Shiba Inu coin. And more people are actually holding Shiba Inu coin. But the good news is these are new addresses. They may not be new holders. So how does that work? I can have several cryptocurrency wallets. I can have, essentially unlimited if I want. And it doesn't mean that I'm a brand new Shiba Inu coin holder. I can transfer, right? I've got 100% of my Shiba Inu coin in one wallet, but I want to break that down into 4 wallets. Well, 25%. I can transfer from one wallet to another. So it doesn't necessarily equate to buying pressure, but it is a good sign for diversification, and it is a very good sign for potential. And that potential is that new buyers are pouring into the market. Now, why do I believe that we could be seeing brand new first-time buyers? Fear and greed. Fear and greed just yesterday ticked up to a 62 level of greed. This is the first time we have seen a greedy situation in quite some time. It's been since the beginning of August here, since we were in a greedy situation. And it has been since the end of 2024 since we've entered an extremely greedy situation. Now, we know that meme coins and lower level altcoins do very well in terms of greedy situations. But they thrive. The FOMO, the excitement really begins during extremely greedy situations. That's why you can go back on the chart and you can see that March of 2024, Shiba Inu coin spiked to a high as extreme greed was setting in. November into December, all the election speculation of 2024 there caused Shiba Inu coin to spike to a local high. That was an extremely greedy situation. And we are on our way back up. So if we enter that extremely greedy situation, Shiba Inu coin can once again spike. Now that's why I'm excited. That's why I continue to accumulate. That's why I believe we could be seeing new addresses owning Shiba Inu coin for the very first time. in anticipation of the extreme greed that is yet to come. Now, if you guys are interested in buying Shiba Inu coin or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, you get a link for the KCEX exchange down in the description below. You can see that today is a beautiful dip buying opportunity, and you can grab Bitcoin on up to 125x leverage with some of the cheapest fees in the entire industry, 0% maker, 0.1% taker. But more than that, they've got literally any altcoin you would want. They've got a vast selection of meme coins. And meme coins are actually tradable on 0% maker and 0% taker fees. So make sure to check that out. And do not forget to diversify. I've been buying Bitcoin Hyper, Pepe Node, Maxi Doge, Best Wallet, and Snorter Token. You guys got links for everything down in the description below. Let me know what you're buying. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.